Good morning, you guys. Welcome to the vlog today. As I'm recording this, it is March 19th. It is 9:10 a.m. And when I say it's been a while, it's been 2 months almost, exactly to the date. 2 months since my last vlog. But you guys know from that last vlog, I said it in that vlog. In the wintertime, I'm in the house. I'm chilling. The daylight savings time is messing me up then. It gets dark at 6. It's still fun in the winter, but we are not out of the winter. I think technically we're still in the winter. It's getting dark a little bit later, even though it's getting light a little bit later. I need that morning light. I like that morning light. However, it is getting warmer at the same time. And you know what that means? That means I'm probably going to get more frequent with my vlogs. So for you guys out there who enjoy my vlogs, they're coming. More are coming. Mainly too because we're entering into bridal season. As you guys know, I am the maid of honor. I have my little box right here beside me to keep me energized. I am the maid of honor in my best friend's wedding. And her wedding is in May. So as we are in March now, that means we have bridal showers, bachelorette parties, things of that nature to get into. With the first bridal shower happening this weekend. And the next one, the next weekend. And then after that, it's a bye weekend. And then after that, we have bachelorette parties. And then we have a lot going on. But this weekend, first bridal shower. So I decided I'd take you along on this kind of just today and then some of the next week too. Bridal shower today is in Duplin County, North Carolina. So if you guys have ever been in a store, you might have seen Duplin Wines. That's Duplin from here. It's Eastern Carolina, which is 3.5 hours from me. So luckily it doesn't start till 4. I am driving over there, so I want to leave out of this house no later than noon. So I wanted to do my makeup, film a couple of videos because I think I can squeeze in some pre-noon and a reel if possible. I'll try. If I can't get the reel in, that's fine, but mainly want to get those 2 videos filmed. It's a lot coming up in these next few weeks. They didn't tell me. Let me start doing my makeup. So I'm doing my makeup as I'm talking to you guys, so I'm not killing time. They don't tell you what all goes into being a maid of honor. Maybe there is a handbook out there, or not even just a maid of honor, being involved in a wedding. I've been a bridesmaid in a wedding before, but that wedding, turning on my lights, that wedding, and let there be lights, that wedding, I was a bridesmaid after the fact. So originally I was supposed to be a host, I think a hostess. I don't know what my original title was in the wedding that I was in the very last time I was in a bridal party, but one of the bridesmaids was removed or didn't show up or something happened, and so I got bumped up to bridesmaids level in that wedding, and so I didn't have to do a lot per se. So because it was last minute and I had already bought a dress to be the hostess or whatever I was in the last wedding, I bought a dress for that because we could wear whatever dress we wanted to wear, but it had to be a certain color. I had already bought that. The bride was like, well, since you're a bridesmaid, I'm going to buy your dress, I'm going to buy your shoes, you have your makeup done, I'll do all that stuff. So I got like the easy peasy bridesmaid kind of go around that time. But this go around, there's a lot that goes into it in terms of, I mean, more goes into it for the bride for sure with the planning on everything, but a lot goes into it for a bridesmaid. I think when you take that mantle, if that is placed upon you, you need to make sure you're making the right decision because it comes with time, comes with money, comes with commitment, and you got to be willing to do those things. And so it's my best friend, so of course I'm going to be willing to do those things. If you know anything about me, I've probably said this on many a time on this channel, me personally, I don't want a wedding. So I'm not a wedding person. I never have been. Nothing can ever convince me to be. I used to always say that if I did have a wedding, it would be if my husband wanted one. So if my husband, you know, whoever I decided to marry said, hey, look, I want a wedding, then I would oblige to him. But now, even as I've gotten older, I've kind of knocked that out because I'm like, if he were my husband, if he was truly my mate, we would be compatible in that way. Yeah, this is probably the closest, literally closest I'll ever get to being involved. Like of course she's planning everything, but I feel like this is like my window into the whole planning of a wedding thing. The closest I'll ever be to the planning of a wedding thing. I feel like I've explained this in many of videos on my stance on why I don't want a wedding. Mainly for me, it comes from 2 parts. On the one hand, my grandparents have been married now for 53 3 years, and they didn't have a wedding. They just had kind of a small situation with just the parents. My parents got married, and it was a very small situation. Not even the parents were there. It was just them. And then they had a reception afterwards. Not right afterwards, but maybe like a few months later. Somebody threw them a reception from our church. And so I feel like I cannot break the family tradition. And plus, it's not a tradition that I feel like I feel some type of way about breaking. So I've never been a lover of it. I do love a good dress. I love a good wedding dress. That's the only element of a wedding I really love, is the dress. I don't care about flowers. I'm not a big person into like decor when it comes to a wedding. For me to have a channel where I talk to people and I'm very vulnerable on this channel, I don't think that the vulnerability that comes with a wedding and being up there and being in front of everybody is something that I personally, I don't know, it just doesn't sit with me. I don't think that's something I personally would want. I feel like you're so vulnerable up there, and you're like with another person. I feel like everybody eyes on me would like get me flustered. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Whatever the case may be. A guy that I was talking to a while ago, because I think we had that we were pretty far into talking. So we had that conversation about like, oh, like what did you want? What would you want in your situation? And I told him like how I didn't want a wedding, but then he was like, well, what happens after you get engaged then? Because isn't like the engagement, like it happens and then like you wait a year. Like, for example, you guys saw the engagement of my best friend. That was almost a year to the date of when the wedding is going to be. What do you do after you get engaged? If there is going to be no big wedding, do you get married like the next day? And I was like, I mean, not the next day. Let me get a bad outfit first. But I don't think I have to wait that long time. But I do think maybe couples counseling can happen in between that time. But no, I don't get engaged and then we walk into a wedding right afterwards. But I don't think there has to be a long lead time between that, because I'm not planning something, if that makes sense. But I'm going to get done rambling. I don't want this to be a chatty video too much, because I got a lot of flack in my last vlog from somebody. I got a comment that said, you just talk too much. I love your videos. People always say I love your videos, which is nice. But then they lead it with, you chat too much. Prefacing this video, I'm going to chat in my vlogs. It's a conversation with you. It's my raw, authentic life that I'm sharing with you guys. So there will be an element of me just talking. This is how my vlogs do. If you don't like it, I am so sorry. There are so many other vloggers out there who have like funner lives too. Like who travel all the time, who do fun and creative things, who are wild and crazy girls, who go drinking, partying, turning up, living their best life. You gonna get like a smidgen of that over here on this channel. And if you're fine with that, let's go along on this journey. So I am now dressed. This is what I'm going to wear. I got this from where I get most of my stuff from. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking? I said where I get most of my stuff from. I get my stuff from a combination of two different places. It's either Cutely Covered Boutique or Chic Couture. They sell very similar things, so it's so hard to remember which is which. I'll link it down below if they still have it. The thing about this, I noticed, I've shared a lot of my clothing. You've seen me wear a lot of my clothing on Instagram, which is where I've been more visual, full body than a lot of my non-vlog videos that I've been posting recently here. But I get a lot of questions and I'm always like, it's either one of those two, and then I have to correct myself. Like I'll say one, then I'll delete the comment and come back with the other one because I truly can't remember. But the thing about boutiques is their turnover is a lot quicker than like a Zara or ASOS. Like, these are boutique places, I think both Black owned, and they run out of things very quickly. So you might fall in love and then look 1 month later and the same thing be gone, completely gone. So I bought this maybe a month ago, hoping it's on the site, but filming 2 videos today. Sephora VIB sale probably is like a month from now, but the way I've been posting content, I probably won't post this for a month. And then a water related crochet braids video. I do have my hair out. I silk pressed my hair, was it Thursday night? Thursday night. The drop is getting droppier. Let's see, can you see in the mirror? Like, get into that, get into the, it's 10:06 a.m. Again, I want to be out by noon, so it shouldn't take me long though to film these 2 videos, probably less than 20 minutes each, hopefully, and then I'll check in with you guys because I'm a little hungry. I'm a tad bit hungry at this time. Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, three. So I just got done filming. It is 11:11 a.m. Make a wish. It is 11:11 a.m. and so I again want to still leave by 12. I'm making very good timing. So you might be wondering why Winnie is not here. I think that's why I'm making pretty good timing, because I don't have to film in between her little barks or take her out and do all of that. I just figured since this weekend or today I knew I was going to be driving to a place for 3.5 hours, then driving back for 3.5 hours. That's 6 hours already of just driving time, 7 hours of driving time, plus the event, which I'll probably be there for like 3 hours. It just didn't make sense. She would be here too long by herself. So I decided just to like give her a break, give her a little relaxation, give her a little pampering. I filmed my videos. I got a little warm, so you might hear a fan going on in the background. I might eat a little something before I film a quick little reel. Reels don't take me too long to film if I know the concept of the reel. I went to Duck Donuts yesterday and I picked up some donuts, so I'm just gonna eat that real quick. Or I need to pack the gift too. Like, I'm gonna prop you guys up really quickly to show you what I got. So I'm going to 2 showers. Again, one shower is by her dad's side of the family, and then the other shower is thrown on by her mom and her mom's side of the family. So I have both gifts that I got. I know she has like a gift registry and you can get the things that are on it, but you guys know I'm so personalized. I love a good personalized gift. So for one shower, it doesn't matter which shower I give which gift, I guess. So I don't know which one I'll pack. But first one, I got some glasses with Mr. and Mrs., their last names and their wedding dates on them. So got a cute little, got it from Etsy. So got that as a gift. And then as the second gift, and I mean, as I post both of these gifts, she already has the gifts as this video is going live, so no issue, a spoiler alert on that one. The next gift is a kind of cutting board. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I don't want to take it out too much, but it just says on the sides their names established 2022. So because they're getting married this year, I thought those would be cute gifts. So those 2 are the gifts. Which one do I want to give first? Maybe the cutting board, because I have to drive further for this one, and if something happens, like this one's safe in this little box, but just to be on the safer side, maybe I'll give her the cutting board this bridal shower. Let me wrap this up, eat my donut, film my reel, hit the road.
I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you were true. So I confess, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've had it back
gonna be looking at you. I have my phone on the tripod. I have left. I'm making good time. It says I should get there at 3:31. It's gonna take me 3 hours and 17 minutes to get there. I have to go through the toll road though, which funny enough passes through my hometown, and my sister was like, are you gonna be in town today? And I was like, absolutely not. I actually will be on the toll road though, and it's gonna take me about 3 hours 17 with the toll, and I'll connect with you guys there. I don't know how much of the shower I'll show, just because again, you guys know I love to keep my friends close to my chest, and I signed up to be a YouTuber. They didn't sign up to be a YouTuber, so don't know how much I'll get, but I'll try to get a little sunshine.
Can I tell you something for what it is worth? We've had it, that's all right. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had it, that's all right.
Campbell soup. All I did was tap the invitation, and then I didn't even put in nothing. It told me, not me parking beside y'all. Same time, same place. Let me in the car, girl. Hey, girl. It's the same. Ironically. It's a packed house out here, girl. So I am now home. It is 10:31 p.m. Yes, I left there at 7. I made pretty good time. Such a nice event. Such a nice event. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. And we get to do it all over again. She reminded us it's 6 weeks to the wedding. It feels so like close. I don't know, for some reason it feels further than it is, but this year has been moving by at light speed, so I should not be surprised. But yes, 6 more weeks. Next week's bridal shower is in Charlotte, though, so I don't have to go too far. Next Saturday's is right down the road, so it won't be that same 3 hours. So everybody else who was kind of closer to where I was, or some of the people, not everybody from that shower is coming to this shower, but some are, so they get to come on my neck of the woods this go around. But I have to say, a lovely event. What I will say too, though, driving through Eastern North Carolina, I get caught up sometime in the city life. The city life, it gets me engrossed sometimes, and I forget about, you know, the eastern side where the Confederate flags wave so freely. And there's Dollar Generals at every corner. I mean, Dollar General is ruling the rural sides of North Carolina. If there is not a Dollar General in the city, I'm going to be shocked. In every city that I went in, if there was nothing else but green grass, acres and acres, cows, horses, there was going to be a Dollar General. Dollar General was going to be out there. So yes, took a lot of back roads, which going there is scary. Coming back is even scarier. But good, we still got that 2020. So made it back. Tomorrow I am going to sleep in. Oh, you already should know. 7 hours in a car sitting down. You know, I want to be horizontal for a few more hours. So I'm going to wrap my hair up so it can stay, you know, as lovely as it's been doing. It's been doing fantastic. I'm trying to see and explore if heat in my hair can stay, because I still am trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the wedding. If it's going to be crochet, if it is going to be my own hair. I have to see what my hair is going to do when it's warm like it is these days. But wrapping it up tomorrow, very, very chill day. A lot of studying and a lot of editing, and I gotta get my little snuglet Winnie. So see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday. It is 10:22 a.m. I slept in a wee bit this morning. Not too late. I slept until like 9:30. I got up, took care of things, washed my face, got myself clean, got myself pretty, had to straighten because I had some little frizz balls at the end, but I think that was a sleep thing, not really a heat thing from yesterday. So other than that, I am up. I got my coffee because beside me, I have my study materials. I am studying this morning because I didn't study. I try to study an hour every single day. If you don't know, I'm studying for the PHR. PHR stands for Professional in Human Resources. So it's a certification that HR professionals can get, you know, in every field of study. If you're a nurse, if you're in life insurance, if you're in any field, there's typically certifications that you can get in like CPAs, CIA, Certified Internal Auditors, CFE, Certified Fraud Examiners. Like there's a lot of C certifications that you can get. PHR is one, SHRM is another. I have a test in April. I registered in January. Test is in April. I am studying. I tried again to study an hour every day since I didn't study at all yesterday. I have to study 2 hours today. So that's what this morning is going to pretty much be. I have my iPad, which is where I take my notes. If you guys watch my iPad video, you guys know my notes are like all in here. I be writing, y'all. Like I have 200 something pages of notes that I've taken. So that is what I'm going to do until about 12:30, and then I'm going to go get Winnie. This afternoon I have to edit too, so I haven't edited since Thursday. So I didn't edit Friday. Of course I didn't edit yesterday because everything. So today I need to edit, or else I might only have one video next week, and that's fine. I knew with everything I had going on, that editing might get pushed to the back burner. But like I posted on my IG last week, that's why I'm happy that this is not my full-time thing. I have my 9 to 5 so that I am able to wean from it. If I need to take some time away from YouTube, I can do that because it's not my bread and butter. Like, my rent is still gonna get paid if I don't do a YouTube video, and that's totally fine. So yes, that is this morning. Let me get started. I feel very energized, so I think I'm gonna get a lot accomplished in these next 2 hours. Morning. I feel so energized when I work out in the morning and then take a fresh shower and then put on some clothes and then not have to leave because I am still working from home. And even though I've made a couple of jokes on Instagram about this whole return to office thing, me as of yet have not been called in. Fingers crossed. Let's keep on hopes and dreams that that day does not come anytime soon. But back to the grind, back to the gridiron, back to work. I like to load up my Mondays, and this may sound really weird, with a lot of stuff because it makes, I don't know, it makes it go by faster, one, and it makes me feel like I'm going to really push through the rest of the week. You know, I'm not going to run out of steam if I go full force on Monday. I don't even need to say this. If you watch my videos, you know what I do, or I do talent acquisition. I have a lot of meetings today. I have a debrief on an interview that's happening today. I have to check up on some offers that were extended last week. Full day. Probably gonna go get my oil changed after work today because my car really needs it, and I did put quite a few miles on it this past weekend. So I think that put it right at the point where we're hitting the, what, 7,000. I get it changed almost every 7,000 miles. A lot on the agenda, a lot on the plate. But, oh, I wanted to say this real quick. I got a comment in my last video. What was I doing in that video? Was it my install of the last hair that I had in? I think it was the install of the last hair that I had in, or my water friendly vacation video. I got a comment in there that they were like, why do you keep playing this My Love song by Justin Timberlake? Do better for us. Like, I like your videos, but do better for us. I'll put the comment. I don't remember what the exact comment was. And I was like, but it only played for like 13 seconds. I like that song. Y'all must not be familiar with my channel because there are two songs that I use a lot on this channel. One is, and the second one is,
you don't know.
I've played those songs out of what, 500 videos on my channel. Those two songs are probably featured 420 of those times. So My Love by Justin Timberlake hasn't really played that often. I just discovered it late 2021. Like, a person who's not a Sagittarius like me would be like, oh my god, let me switch up the songs. They don't like it. Oh my god, it's messing up the flow of the video. But Patty Me is like,
Another woman that can take your spotlight. if I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me? What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side.
So this is the part where I'm going to sign off on today's vlog. It is almost 6:30 or 6:15-ish. That means I'm going to post a video soon because it's Monday. So I'm posting my first timer's guide to crochet hair video. Got my oil change successfully today. Stopped by and got me some McDonald's. Don't even judge it. Don't even judge it. On the way back, I wanted a McFlurry, so I got a McFlurry. That is happening today. So I need to edit tonight so I can have another video for this week because I ain't got nothing else to give after this first timer's guide. I typically have some videos in the chamber, but I have nothing. The clip is empty at this point. And then study again tonight, really hone in. I'm starting to realize it's almost a month. Like, I didn't realize we were so late in the year, but almost a month until I test. So wish me luck, more studying to come. But if you enjoyed this video on this day, give it a big thumbs up. Even if you didn't, still give it a big thumbs up. We want all the love and support over here on this channel, as well as we want you to hit that subscribe button. Just click it, subscribe, become part of the family, as well as follow me on Instagram at LeeLaVon89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
On the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side.